So, let me see here. So they just notified me that there is a new functionality here that allows me to kind of, like, there's an overlay, and I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. So, how do I get this overlay to work here? Alright, well, it might not work just because I'm not, I'm not playing this game on the PC. I'm playing it on Xbox and then broadcasting it to the PC. So the whole overlay thing might not work that way. Alright, there we go. So we're going to jump right back in where we were last night, which is part 3 of the DLC. And, what was it? So, I believe we've only got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 more missions. And now that we've, I decided to end it where I did last night because of those 4 missions, 2 of them do not have any additional 100% constraints. So, 2 of them are the only ones we really have to worry about here. Oh, and there's a starving citizen and a convoy, so let's go take care of those, shall we? All right. All right. Are we done yet? Yes, we are. There we go. Sorry, there's completion stuff that we have to do for the 100% achievement, and these side missions are part of that. So I want to just try and do... What do we got to do for this one here? I don't even know what that was. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't even know what that was. What was the thing? I think that was defend... It was either defend civilians or rescue civilian. Either way. Let's see here. Oh, and we have to help another starving civilian. Alright, that is 4 of 6. Wait, can we just keep going back to the same person? If we can just keep going back to the same person after fast traveling, then I think I might do that 1 or 2 more times just to knock out the save the or help the starving citizen side diversion. Yeah, it's the same guy. That's 5 of 6. So if we do that 1 more time, if it pops up the same way 1 more time, then that's done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Yep, okay. So that'll be help the starving citizen done. Excellent. There we go. 6 of 6. Excellent. So now we can actually go and do the main mission.
What was that?
My friend Paul Revere disappeared 3 days ago. This soldier just confirmed the disappearance of his wife and son as well.
I am sorry.
Revere was an able and valuable man. He was endeavoring to loosen the Blue Coat grip on the city. Neighborhood by neighborhood, he was winning the people's trust and support.
I will take up Revere's work to help rally the city. If the citizens fight for us, we will replace Washington with a new leader.
This country must be led by the people.
Alright, create civil unrest by completing tasks. Oh boy, alright. Of course. Oh, of course you just magically know where I am. Okay. Hey, how's it going? How did you even get up here? Is this the final episode? Yep, this is the one that we started last night. I am currently trying to figure out just how the heck to get these guys off my back. We have to cause civil unrest by doing tasks around New York. And of course there's just magically a person up on the roof behind me that was not there when I ran by. This thing is a gem. No, come on. Alright, now what is this?
The great bounty we enjoy in this country is due to the beneficent policy.
Tell the truth, damn it.
Okay, you didn't even see me. Oh, goodness gracious. Cause civil unrest by eating all the hot dogs and causing a shortage. Oh. Got him. That was it. Okay. We only caused like 1/3 of the bar. Connor, please stop channeling Altair and just get on the ground, my man. That's all that I need from you, is to not run on buildings. Maybe the statue was worth way more. I wouldn't be surprised. Iron Blade War Club. Okay.
Washington is giving a speech. We may be able to get an idea of the size of his forces. Come with me.
Citizens of the United States, I come before you, a humble man. As I look out upon this vast land, I see each of you suffering. Yes, suffering, and striving for a better life, a better future, a better America. Each one of you, sacrificing, slaving for this great country, for freedom. And I humbly say to you, your sacrifices inspire me. They shall not be in vain.
Your sacrifices inspire me. He literally...
I know this life is difficult. Ravages of war, food shortages, crime, the burdens caused by Jefferson's seditious murderers. But we have a greater purpose that will unite us and lift us above these trifling troubles. For us, the obliteration of these rebels will be but a foretaste of the feast to come.
Sure sounds like it, doesn't it?
As I stand here, I feel the 4 million hearts of our nation beating within my breast. Today, I announce the great project of this nation. We are mastering vast armies. We are fashioning powerful armadas. We shall soon march upon our great dark enemy, England! We shall invade her shores and irrigate her fields with blood. English bones shall provide grist for our mills, and her people shall become our slaves. Each of you shall profit from the sweat of their labors. Our nation shall rise to its proper place as the greatest of all, the most sovereign kingdom, the United States of America!
He's talking about people making sacrifices, and I believe in the last chapter he told one of his men to randomly gather up about 20 people and just have them executed to instill fear.
Help complete the pyramid. Donate your silver candlesticks and other items of value. The splendor of the new palace will reflect glory on us all. Anyone refusing help complete the pyramid. Donate your silver candlesticks and other items of value. The splendor of the new palace will reflect glory on us.
Tell the truth, damn it!
Okay, Ghost Wolf's just gonna straight up kill him. Okay, goodbye. Ghost Wolf's growling set off Susie. Oh, I'm so sorry. They're good boys, I assure you. The Ghost Wolves. Alright, there we go. What's another thing we can do here? I'm mostly just focusing on stuff that's really quick and easy, like destroying statues of Washington or killing commanders, that sort of thing. Stuff that I don't have to, like, oh, in this incredibly hostile city you have to unequip your weapons and beat up some guy. It's inefficient and it takes too long. here. There's cannons we can destroy right here. Why would you have to use bare fists only? We're trying to beat up the orators so that they tell the truth. Alright, there we go. What was the point of that? Go to the market and observe this. Okay. Alright, that's that mission done. 3 more. And then we're headed to Louisiana. Alright, so we got 3 objectives for this one. We have to save at least 3 firing squad victims.
I trusted him absolutely when we fought the British. Strange that these few years later I would risk everything to bring him down.
Has everything been prepared for my signal?
I have a man at the military district now. He'll know where the weaknesses are to be found.
We will signal the beginning of the revolution and destroy their gunpowder all at one time.
What's in Louisiana? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out now, won't we?
Treasonous acts against king and country. These men are sentenced to a shameful death by firing squad.
Alright. There we go. So now we gotta let these guys go. Hey, it's Godfrey.
Gotten here a bit sooner. We must hurry to set up the explosion.
There's no easy way to get the gunpowder. By my way of thinking, the best plan is to set that
He's
tower
one of
over
our
there on
settlers
fire
in the main
and
game.
topple it onto the depot.
I will set the tower on fire. You set up those powder kegs at its base.
Set the top of the tower on fire. Wow, okay. We are only allowed to... It would have been nice if the game had told us that now is the time that the bonus objective is active. Hey, there we go. Reach the there we go. Alright, I was worried about that one. What are you screaming about?
What's going on in there? Spread out and find the traitors! Fire! Is there anybody in there?
Powder's in place.
Topple the tower. Okay.
Is there anybody in there?
Oh, Godfrey's reappearance. Okay.
Fire! Is there anybody in there?
See ya. Did I... I think I did it. How do I check? Yeah, okay, I did it. let's get started on the next one. So the next one also has two constraints. We have to open the throne room within 1 minute and do not kill any animals in Washington Zoo.
Our plan is working, my friend. Washington's troops are scattered. The palace is unguarded.
This will help you along. The mechanism's rather tricky, but I'm sure you'll be able to unravel it.
Very well. I will see you once I have succeeded.
Alright, enter the pyramid. Oh, this looks like an Eagle power room.
These doors were forced open.
What happened to Hatham in this timeline? He died well before Connor became an adult. And I believe it's heavily implied that Hatham was not a Templar in this timeline.
What target was up here? Why is this loose?
Oh, this was when Connor's mom tried to steal the scepter.
Mother, you failed to stop Washington, but maybe I can follow you to him.
Oh my goodness, Connor, please. Alright, there we go.
Someone in the palace.
Shoot anything that comes through there.
Wait a minute. Don't kill any animals. Hang on a second. Did we not get open the throne? Huh, okay. Okay, so I Okay. So, literally don't fall, because you open the room into a bear enclosure. Okay, almost had it. Almost had it, but we got it. Also, I love how the term stand back is glitched onto the screen from the tower mission. No, 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 no.
There are teeth marks on this.
This is why you can't kill any of the animals. Because all the clues are in their enclosures. Come on, Yogi. Go to the other side.
Dried blood. Too much for a human.
Okay. Bear enclosure is empty. Of clues, that is.
Someone broke through here.
Oof. Alright, let's see here. He broke the cardinal rule and shot the bear. Well, it wasn't me, so we didn't, I pause here. Yep, there we go. We got the optional objective. Honestly, so this guide that I'm using to track the optional objectives, this guide has not, like, mixed up the order. So if we get to this next checkpoint and it doesn't pop up with open the throne room within 1 minute, I think they may have removed this. Removed the open the throne room in 1 minute objective, but we'll see. Okay. You know, if you've... personal recommendation. If you've been having the player use chained eagle power launches, then maybe don't all of a sudden decide, okay, it's half jumping puzzle and half eagle puzzle. That's a recommendation. And there we go. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. It is a it is a puzzle. It's not like a rush to the end kind of deal. The discs need to be placed in the proper locations. There are 3 discs on 3 different tiers, 1 large, 1 medium, 1 small. Needs to be rotated to the right. Second should be placed to the left. Right, left, bottom, big, medium, small. Okay. Right, left, bottom. Wow. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second. A 3-piece sliding puzzle, and it gives you a whole minute to do that? It took 10 seconds because it's 3 pieces. Like, even without knowing the solution, it's 3 pieces, and it's not like you have to worry about like switching different heights or anything. It's literally just rotate, that looks right, rotate, that looks right, rotate, okay, you're done. How do we go? There is no balance for difficulty. In the last one, we had the stupid eagle mission that took a bajillion tries, and now this, it's like, oh, you have a minute, but you only need 10 seconds. Unreal, dude. Unreal. Anyway, that was the last mission constraint for the entire DLC. We literally just have to finish the DLC, and then it's all collectibles and stuff at that point. Which I'll do off-stream unless you want to watch me chase side objectives, which I doubt it. The intern made this one. His revolving door entrance to the throne room is the Apple of Eden. Wow.
It is time I finished what you began.
Alright, now we just gotta find Washington. Alright, where the heck is this leading us? Alright, don't just blindly jump off. Oh, that looks painful. Oh my goodness. Where does it want us to go here? Oh my... Oh no. Oh no. What was that? What was that? What happened to Connor? Where the heck are we supposed to go for this? Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Am I winning? Yeah, sure. I am not sure what constitutes winning at this point, aside from not, hurling myself to my death from atop some rickety construction. Alright, there we go. And now here is the final mission of the Tyranny of King Washington DLC. And that will be the end of the story content for Assassin's Creed 3. We got King Washington up on top of the pyramid, looking down on everyone and everything.
It is you at last. Commander Washington. If you give up the apple, I will let you live.
Give up the apple.
It controls you.
Is that what you believe? I believe I control it. Although I never considered the possibility that it could control someone. Perhaps it can.
You have been corrupted by the apple's power.
Corrupted? Well, that raises an interesting question. You wish me to give up the apple in order to save my soul? Or do you wish the apple for yourself so you can control the nation?
The true rulers are the people.
Let's not deceive ourselves. It's an absurd thought, but let's suppose that I were beholden to this apple. How would you behave differently?
I would use it for the good of everyone.
The possession of the apple is both a burden and a blessing. Tell me, when you shake the earth, you feel that you are a slave to the people? Or do you wish to be their master?
The people want you brought down.
But you didn't answer the question.
I am the only king here!
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, got him again. I did not touch those. What the heck? Alright, so he's switching back to that. There we go. How did he even know where I was? Okay. Yeah, that's the first thing that came to mind was the whole Illuminati thing. What with the top of the pyramid. Oh, that didn't work. Great.
I will end you for all you've done!
I just hope you don't get too attached to that ceiling because it's made of stained glass and we can summon the power of a bear. Oh dear. That looks like it's gonna hurt. And there we go. We have defeated King Washington. How is he even alive after that? How are we even alive after that?
Armageddon, I died trying to bring down Washington. And I plead with you, do not pursue the apple.
My son, I am so worried for you. The sky journeys have led you astray. Give up your fight for the apple, please, my son. Please.
Wait, is that us?
Now's your chance. Take the apple. Take it. Take it.
Commander.
Take it. Take it from me. I do not want it.
No man should possess a power so absolute.
Sink it into the sea. Weight it. And sink it to the bottommost reaches of the ocean.
And there you have it. That's how this is all explained. Connor got his hands on the apple, and when he and George Washington both had their hand on it, it showed them a potential future if Washington had control of it. And Washington, being the good man that he is, said, "No, get rid of it."
Where are we headed, anyway?
Commander Washington,
I thought I was alone.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's quite all right.
Things appear to be at a stalemate.
I'm afraid so.
Might I suggest, Commander, that a republic cannot survive in a world with so many contending powers?
Beg your pardon.
Elected bodies, to be sure. The war was fought for this. For this nation to prosper. For this nation to thrive. The weakness of a republic must be balanced by a powerful man at its center. A powerful man, Commander, who, if I may be so bold, would be elevated in the eyes of the world if he were given the title of king.
Sir, I believe I can answer you in complete candor. Your proposal raises the greatest mischief that could befall my country. You could not have found a person to whom your schemes are more disagreeable. Let me conjure you then. If you have any regard for your country, concern for yourself or posterity, or respect for me, banish these thoughts from your mind. Never communicate as from yourself or anyone else a sentiment of the like nature.
We are done here.
You want to go back?
Yes.
That mysterious man was a hallucination. It was the will of the apple that was still imposed upon Washington. He was alone. It was the apple trying to get him to reconsider, and when Connor dropped it into the ocean and it began to sink, the link was severed. And that is the end of Assassin's Creed 3. We did it. Holy cow, we did it. And, yeah, so now the only thing that remains for the last two episodes is for me to just go back and get all the collectibles. Which I'm not going to do here because that sounds like boring content. So, let me just go ahead and update this here. And so it is important to note, well, first off, we're going to be starting Assassin's Creed Liberation. This was the game that was originally released on, I think, PSP and potentially Nintendo DS, but then was later re-released on the Xbox 360 and PS3 Marketplace digitally, and has now been re-released in the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered bundle. I have not played this one. I did not own a PSP at the time, and I had no desire to play it on the Nintendo DS for obvious reasons. And I never got around to buying it when it came out on the digital marketplace. That was before I had a job and any kind of disposable income. So I was like, it's like $20, I think, $15. I do not want to spend that money on that game. I have since picked it up, and it is backwards compatible. I'll probably play through it again at a certain point. But this is the first time I have played this game. We are going to be seeing everything here for the first time. Aveline, there we go. So here we go. This is the story of Aveline in Louisiana. Or at least I believe it's in Louisiana. The achievement list looks short and sweet. Complete all the story levels. Get the ending. Get the true ending. Get all the collectibles, and I do mean all of the collectibles. A bunch of side stuff, and achieve 100% sync. What is happening? Did this game crash? Maybe? Nope, there we go.
Connect with the past. Relive history. Using Abstergo's incredible research into genetic memory, Animus gives you the chance to game within the past. The product you have purchased allows you to access the memories of Aveline de Grandpré, an 18th century assassin caught between two worlds, fighting to find her true purpose. Make history yours. History is our playground. Animus.
Huh. So, interesting side note, when we get around to starting Black Flag, Black Flag opens with you working as someone in Abstergo Entertainment's entertainment division, Abstergo Entertainment, and they're using the Animus to sell it as kind of like a consumer entertainment product, where you can relive the lives of people from the past. I did not know that this was the game that they used to bridge Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3. That's actually pretty cool. And the game seems to be having issues, which is nothing new here. The music's still coming through, and the background is moving ever so slightly. So I think it's loading. But it's hard to tell. Anyway, let me see here. It is a DS port. So TA has an estimate at 15 to 20 hours for this game, so obviously we are not going to finish it tonight. But if we keep up at the same pace, we'll probably finish it next week. So are we just gonna keep loading here? Okay. So apparently, this bug... So the game originally released on PS Vita. My apologies. This bug was in the PS Vita release, carried over to the 360 re-release, and apparently they didn't fix it for this re-release either. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is remastered. Supposedly they went back in and fixed up the game, and they still did not fix this. Unreal, dude. Let's try this again. Oh, we got further. So this must be Child Aveline. Hey, it's loading. Excellent. Oh, this seems like a bad idea.
Perfect for Parthian work, monsieur.
Oh.
Look at this one. Hard-working, strong, healthy too. I told you to keep your place, Congo.
Well, Jess, you
As I
did
was
say
saying,
that,
This one is strong as an ox. It's in good health and old.
you did say that the game's kind of glossed over some tough subjects. Also, I like how her mom is just completely unfazed. Just, oh, my daughter's gone missing. Oh, well. Do I have to go this way? Oh, I guess. Yes, you there, child. I'll have you arrested. Some strong man you are. I'll have you arrested, child. We're just gonna gloss over how she got that double blade? The double hidden blades? What the heck? What the heck was that? Oh, thank goodness it was just a nightmare. Oh my god. That was terrifying.
You were shouting again. Was it the nightmare?
Only a dream.
Hang on, how do I turn on subtitles? There we go.
I'm sorry to have woken you.
Shh, ma chérie, shh. Never apologize. A mother worries, even a stepmother.
Thank you, Madeleine. Maman, do you worry too? Did you forget me? Or are you gone?
So, did her mom just straight up leave her?
In any case, the night has better uses than sleep.
Alright, so she's just a full-fledged assassin now. I really hope they give us a little bit more information, like backstory. Because there's a lot of questions, like, how about that guy with the snake tongue? Aha, okay. Alright, we don't seem to be getting in trouble, so... Oh, no, alright, so they just straight up do not like us. One thing I want to see is, have they done the thing... Oh, okay. Have they done the thing, like in Assassin's Creed 3, where the towers only reveal part of the map? Or have they done the thing where, you know, it makes the most sense and they did it in every other Assassin's Creed game where it just reveals a portion of the map? And unfortunately, it looks like they went for the former. Great. Okay. Alright, so don't know about that. She's difficulties during that time.
We have uncovered news of a plantation from which slaves are vanishing. The owners reported their escape, but our network can find no trace of them. If you don your slave guise, perhaps you can investigate this mystery from within. A dressing chamber has been prepared for you in a strategic location. From the top of the cathedral, you will see it.
Not gonna lie, I kind of miss the eagle powers. Who's the voice? I think that's just her contact. We had to go to a pigeon coop to presumably get information on, you know, who we're going to be killing or where we need to go, etc., etc. I mean, technically we are still in the tutorial, which I think it's about to teach us how to do high points here, which is kind of funny because we've already done at least one. Alright, and there's the intro. I think that should be an achievement. Complete sequence 1. Are there achievements? Yes. Or maybe that wasn't the first chapter? Let me see here. Oh, okay. That wasn't the end of the first sequence. That was just the end of the first mission.
A perfect cover. Hide in a wagon and follow the cart to discover the location without being seen.
Oh, okay. So if we run around the city dressed as an assassin, the guards will take notice and not like us. However, they won't take notice of a random slave lady running around, which is what the different persona / get-ups are for. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Again, this is the first time I've seen any of this. This is the first playthrough of this game. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is an interesting method of cover, too. Using racists' own stupidity against them. Fantastic. Nope, sorry, you don't recognize me. Goodbye.
Who are you? How did you get past the guards? We have plenty of trouble here already. Don't need no more.
I'm Aveline, a friend. Slaves have been reported escaped, but none has yet reached any safe house. My contacts fear the worst.
If you're a spy, Aveline, you won't find no cause for persecution here. My brothers have vanished, then my aunt. Today, my youngest sister, Therese. They ain't escaped, as you say. They are taken. Besides, Therese would never survive on her own.
I'll find her. If any have trodden through these fields, they must have left tracks.
Okay. Alright, so I think this is... Oh, it's another sync point. Excellent. Let's go ahead and synchronize before we grab that story objective here. There's only 11 viewpoints? Hang on, is this the entire map? There's no other locations, nothing? Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see here.
Don't be afraid, Therese. I'm a friend. Who did this? Your master?
No. This son. Oh, please help.
Be strong. I'll get you to safety.
You'll pay for this. Guards, hurry! We've got rats in the barn.
Lethal. There we go.
This nightmare. I can't take no more.
His terror is over, Therese. Stay with me. We must hurry.
Aveline, my daughter, wandering alone at dawn. Where have you been?
After the nightmare, I went to take air. Dear stepmother, I'm grown now. You needn't worry for my safety.
You underestimate the dangers of the world. If not your safety, then to your reputation. Why must you be so headstrong? I wish you would...
In truth, Madeleine, I'm in need of your assistance. I'm afraid it's urgent.
What now?
While walking, I was startled by cries of distress. Following them, I discovered a woman, a slave, badly wounded.
Where is she? I will send help.
She awaits in a wagon outside in the street.
Evelyn!
Don't be cross. I knew you'd know the thing to do. I couldn't risk leaving her to perish, or worse.
Or worse! You have already sentenced her to persecution by your very impulsiveness. Very well. I will not turn my back now, not that you have left me much choice. I will see that she is treated in utmost discretion.
Thank you, Madeleine.
In the meantime,
Yo, what's up with the Jimmy Neutron hair?
Go quickly. We have no time
It doesn't look like it was rendered. It doesn't look like it was rendered as a part of her model. It looks like it was just kind of like right on top of her head. Alright, so now we have to buy traveling clothes. Okay. Alright, so we've got our traveling clothes. I still feel like we're missing a ton of context here. Like, we've established that she's an assassin, but not how she got to that point. And that she's adopted, but not how she got to that point.
Aveline, late to lunch and looking ashen again. I fear you are not resting enough.
Oh, Papa. I'll take my rest when this life is exhausted.
You will hasten that end at this rate. I do fear you are more like your father than his feet for a lady. A chip of the same block. In passing, Monsieur Blanc requests your assistance at the warehouse. I dare say he has work to offer.
Is that all he has to offer? I should think for all his attention, he would request your hand.
All the same, it's the work that interests me.
Really?
Oh dear me. By the turn of this conversation, it would appear I have lingered too long at this table. If you'll excuse me.
He's dipping out. He's like, nope.
Good day, Papa.
I don't want anything to do with this conversation. See ya.
I can tell you now, Aveline. I have taken care of everything. Your friend will be safe. If you have any more womanly problems, do not hesitate to see me.
Was that the end? Okay, since the disappearance of Aveline's mother, she was raised by Madeleine de Lisset. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that last name. With the realization that they shared similar views on slavery, the bond between the two women grew stronger. So her mother disappeared from that marketplace then. Hold on a second. This is a high point right here. Oh, and in this outfit we are not allowed to climb things. Okay. That is kind of annoying. Kind of glad that that gimmick did not make a comeback.
second time this month. Customer relations are strained enough without shipments disappearing.
Your frustration is understandable, monsieur. In your position, I should demand a full investigation. Please, let me look into it. I will go talk to Monsieur de Saint-Maxent at once.
Most grateful, Monsieur Blanc. At least I know I can always rely on you.
Oh, this is a tail mission, okay. Does she run a brothel? I don't think so. I think they're just rich. It would seem that her husband runs some sort of shipping or materials business. Oh, nope, nope, you don't see me. I didn't realize he had stopped and turned around. Nope, you don't see me.
My boy, the cargo was stolen from this very ship. I have no more means of retrieving it than you do.
Oui, monsieur. That is indeed troubling. Well, what would you suggest then?
I know this much. The devil had the gall to impersonate my dress and my signature. Can you imagine?
No, monsieur. Imagination has never been my strong suit. If it's not too much trouble, may I look at your books?
My books? I'd interrogate the captain. If this crew takes bribes, I'd wager he's no less corruptible.
Alright, we now have to bribe the ship's guards. $3,000 we just got out of that chest. Nice. Also, I'd like to point out that we did not use the Assassin's Creed 3 chest mechanic. We used the Assassin's Creed Ezio arc mechanic to open that chest. That's interesting.
Come back anytime.
Are you the captain of this ship?
Si. Capitan Carlos Dominguez, at your service.
Okay.
May we speak in private, Capitan?
Who am I to refuse such a comely creature? Come.
Okay.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what happened with Monsieur de Saint-Maxent's shipment?
Why would you want to know? Bah, don't you worry, my little Anne. The cargo found its way to the intended recipient. Let me pour you a cup. I dare you to tell me this isn't the best Madeira wine that ever graced your heavenly lips.
If you insist, Capitan.
I do. You will not find a better vintage in all of the New World.
I'm intrigued. Truly.
And she's just gone. Stole his documents and got out of there.
They hid the goods in 2 warehouses.
sorry, is there a clue here?
Regardez-la, a essayé de se faire passer pour une dame.
Look at the pretty Betty.
Eh bien, quelle jolie robe avons-nous là?
Hang on a sec, are there bonus objectives that it's not telling us about? Huh.
Dance? Did you get the...
There we go. All right. Got that done.
Terribly grateful for your assistance, Mademoiselle de Grandpré. But how did you ever... Never mind. Just please, tell your father to expect a considerable discount for his trouble.
Investigate how to infiltrate the governor's mansion. Okay.
You may put your mind at ease, monsieur. The cargo will be delivered on time.
I dare say thanks are owed to Saint Nicolas.
Or perhaps a guardian angel, monsieur.
Ah, Aveline. I'm sure it is not your old father's company that draws you here. I will leave you both to your private business.
If you're making shortbread cookies and you don't know,
The documents you found aboard the rocket ship,
I would just say
I recognize them.
more cookie is always a good thing.
A known enemy. I don't know what his business is here, but we can be sure it's more than a simple larceny.
How can I help?
One of Agate's servant contacts tells us that he will attend a social soiree at the governor's mansion this evening.
A I'll have my best dress ready. Or my worst. Fear not, Gerald. I'll uncover his true purpose.
In the meantime, may I suggest that you familiarize yourself with the governor's mansion? Perhaps discover a discreet way to enter?
Don't worry, Gerald. I will prepare well.
One more thing. There is a small house for sale near the governor's mansion. It would be ideal for a dressing chamber. If you wouldn't mind buying it.
Your wish is my command, Monsieur Blanc.
Purchase a dressing chamber. Okay. There we go. And there's an achievement. That is for buying our first dressing chamber. So is this game the same length as the other games? It is going to be significantly shorter because it was both a Vita game and an Xbox 360 Live arcade. Alright, and now that we've done that, let me just go and get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, squad. I have returned. Alright, sorry about that. These are the last 2 ice cubes in the tray, and Jen gets mad at me if I leave it empty. So I had to refill it. Alright, so... find our way to the mansion. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. I just had to get water. Alright, so this is another tail mission.
Get back.
Nope, nope, you don't see me. Goodbye. Goodbye, no, you don't see me. Goodbye. You know, I've just noticed is I know why the game now seems a bit empty.
Remember, we need these goods delivered to the south entrance just after sunset. Here, this will grant you access to the kitchen.
The game seems a bit empty just because there's no music. Like, there's no background music, which seems to always be going in an Assassin's Creed game, but there's just silence. Hey, you can buy Connor's tomahawk. That is neat. Okay, there we go. Game music might be turned off in the settings. Let me check that. Nope. It's at maximum. But hang on one second. Are there bonus goodies that we can get from Ubisoft, the Kinect? Because I haven't played this one before, so I don't know what extras there are. Challenges, rewards. It says we already have all of them. Oh, because this is probably just the ones for, yeah, it's just the ones for 3. That sucks that there's nothing, for Liberation. Excuse me? Did someone just throw a rock or something and knock me off of that? I think someone somehow hit me with a rock on top of the building. Don't ask how, because I don't know.
Que se passe-t-il?
Enter the mansion dressed in the lady or slave guise. Alright. Enter it undetected. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, welcome back. Did I fail that?
What happened? What happened?
With the Spanish under our spell,
Both me and the game are more quiet than usual.
have the power to fulfill our true purpose. And if you provide us the labor, we'll ensure the errors of Santo Domingo are not repeated here.
I will do all I can to smooth the handover of the colony, and your mission will have all the workers it needs, provided you make good on your promise. Labor is in tight supply as it is, and I must remain in power as governor. Were our arrangement ever detected?
My, Governor. I fear the air of conspiracy has gone to your head. We'll make good on our promise, so long as your end of the bargain is kept.
Everything is under control. You can count on me.
All right, how's that?
Then I shall await to indulge in your delightful soiree. Tonight, I drink to the death of the Brotherhood.
No difference. I think it might just be you. There we go, kill him with a musket.
You would sacrifice the good of the colony to a Templar conspiracy, Gouverneur. I should ask you why.
The Order is the future. The Templars will keep our colony French.
The Templars will keep the colony Templar. Why does the Ferrer want workers? Tell me his plans and redeem yourself.
I know nothing of his plans. I was to send him slaves and vagrants. The ones most likely to rise up against...
Against those who would oppose oppression and claim the lives that is owed them. Rest in peace, Gouverneur.
Oh, hang on a sec. I'll do what Jess always does. Steal his Gucci jacket. Grab his Doc Martens. Alright, we have to go to the bayou. See, I still feel like we're lacking a lot of crucial backstory here. We don't know why Aveline is doing what she's doing, or how she got here. She just kind of is. Get absolutely dumpstered.
Je mets au régime. Est-elle sérieuse?
Huh. Okay. And that was the end of Sequence 1. Alright. 2 years have passed since Aveline disposed of Governor the Baddie. During that time, she found no trace of the man called the Deferrer. Yet his plans continue to threaten New Orleans' population. So we're kind of getting a story through these like little Abadi. I'm just gonna keep calling him the Baddie.
My student. The hornet's nest grows. I retreat to safety, the better to observe and strike. I require your assistance. Use your gifts to follow my trail. May the
Is
Lord
that
guide you
Achilles?
swiftly.
The voice actor kind of sounds the same. Like a younger Achilles vibe. Kick his ankle and it's him. Rude. And I have no idea what the deal is with this game. This honestly may have just been like a test case. I have no idea. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you what. Aveline de Grand Prix. Yeah, I don't know where Undead is. I feel like he might be able to explain this. Oh, here we go. Lived in New Orleans during the middle of the 18th century. She is an ancestor of Subject 1 of modern-day Abstergo, the very first person they kidnapped and downloaded the ancestor memories of. She is one of that person's ancestors. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. I'm not sure how much of this is going to come up in the game, but considering that this is like a short campaign or a short game in general, it's not really going to matter, and I don't think Aveline's really ever referenced again in later games. Shrewd by nature, Aveline noticed the contrasts present within the society she lived in and, at the age of 12, resolved to act against the injustice. Following an attempt to rescue a man from enslavement, she met the assassin Agate, let me see here, who was impressed with her dedication to pursuing freedom. He decided to take Aveline under his wing, training her to become an official member of the Brotherhood. So, in other words, that voice we heard is Agate, not Achilles. Aveline subsequently grew into her role of assassin, fighting to defend the oppressed slaves of New Orleans. At the age of 18, she became aware of a slave trafficking enterprise being run in New Orleans by a high-ranking Templar, who I believe we may have just met. Is Agate Madeline's husband? No, her husband is Philippe de Grand Prix. And FYI, Philippe is her father, her by blood father. Let's see here. Yeah. So her mother, let me see here. Born to a wealthy French merchant, Philippe de Grand Prix, and an African slave by the name of Jeanne, Jeanne, Aveline was raised in a comfortable and privileged environment. Yeah, Madeline is her stepmother. Let's see here. Hunting down several of the company man, that's the Templar that is running the slave operation. Hunting down several of his subordinates, Aveline sought to shut down the Templars' operations and eventually discovered the slaves' destination, a work camp hidden in Chichen Itza. After she liberated the slave community from Templar influence, procuring a valuable first civilization artifact, that's probably an apple, Aveline returned to New Orleans to resume her hunt for the company man. Several years later, she journeyed to New York to pursue a lead that would allow her to uncover the Templars' true identity. In this, she was aided by the native assassin Ratonoket. I'm sorry, I have such a tough time pronouncing his birth name. Connor. She meets Connor in New York. With his help, Aveline discovered that the company man had been her own what? Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No. That is a big spoiler for the end of the game. No. No. I am not doing that. I'm not saying a word. That is a huge spoiler and twist for the end. We will find out more when we finish the game next week. No. Let's see here. Does she meet Connor pre or post AC3? Well, let's see here. Let's do a little bit of math. So, Assassin's Creed 3 is set from 1754 to 1783. And she's, what, 18 when she becomes a full-fledged assassin? Yeah, she's full-fledged assassin at 18. She was born in 1747. I'm bad at math. What is the... Oh. What is the difference there? So 1747 plus 18. So this all starts in 1765. No, it's not, because I've got it paused. There we go. So the game takes... So she... Let's see here. So she becomes aware of the trafficking in 1765, which is smack dab in the middle of Assassin's Creed 3. Let's see here. So she meets Connor during Assassin's Creed 3. So it's not pre or post. I imagine it's one of those things where it's like, Connor off screen meets Aveline. Oh, look at that. And there she goes, never to be seen again. And Agate, her mentor, let's see here, was born in West Africa in 1722. He was enslaved at a young age. He came into contact with revolutionary disruptor Francois Mackandal. I don't know who that is. Was a so Aveline's mentor Agate came into contact with Francois Mackandal, who taught him the way of the assassins. Following the death of his mentor, so following the death of Francois in 1758, he traveled to Louisiana, a marked man, hid in the bayou. There he established the local assassin guild, recruiting Aveline de Grand Prix and Gerald Blanc. Let's see here. So basically, yeah, that's a brief rundown. We've gotten some background here. Oh. Thanks, I guess. Run for 10 tree branches without touching the ground. Really should have just marked that one story related. And before we talk to Agate, we are going to go and get that high point. Because that looks like a formidable tree to climb, and I'm not interested in coming back later for it. I will say, though, this is one heck of a base. Dude literally went and found the largest tree in the whole damn swamp and built a base around it. How the heck do they want you to scale this? It has to be something to do, like, over here, right? Yep, there we go. Figured it out. This is a gigantic tree. Alright, there we go. Well, it's not a haystack, it's more a brush stack. Okay, so there is a second location. It's the Bayou. So you have New Orleans and the Bayou. What is that? Canoe, treasure. Huh. Interesting.
Agate, you wrote of the enemy?
Yes. Deep in the bayou, a dangerous impostor spreads real roots. He calls himself Francois Macandal, my own mentor, the leader, the priest, the brother, to whose cause I devoted my life. He was put to death by fire. I failed to prevent it. Who is this impostor, and what are his affiliations? This you will need to uncover. But first, preparations. Francois Macandal was an expert in poisons. This blowpipe was his.
Fine weapon.
A single dart blown from a distance will fell a man. You may use this to your advantage, if you approach in stealth.
Sorry, I muted my mic. Climb the nearby tree. Okay. What? Oh, that one. That is not my Xbox. I have a box fan going just because it is particularly warm. But here, let me shut that off and see if that makes a difference. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the window open, so it's not that big a deal. The window was closed last night, and whoo boy, I paid for it. There, is that better? There's no background noise? Shortbread cookies are out of the freezer and into the oven. Alright, well, here's hoping they turn out good. I mean, they'll probably taste good, but sound is better? Okay.
The false Macandal gathers followers. They attempt to overtake smuggling operations on the bayou. To finance what, I cannot say. There is a smuggler, a woman named Elise Lafleur. She knows every bog and tangle of the swamp. Perhaps she could be persuaded to help.
I'm sure I can motivate her.
Good. When you get to Macandal, use your darts to approach. But remember, you will need to complete your mission using more direct means.
name is Flower the Flower. Alright, there we go.
We offer two choices.
You give up the river,
Or we take the river.
or you suffer before you die.
Three choices then.
You dare threaten me? You bracket-faced parasite. I've no more claim here than the dung beetles.
You'd best heed thee, lady. We have you outnumbered. Look around, old man. Your hired hands will flee at the first sign of trouble.
Aye, but the lady's temper alone could take on an army. And the swamp is no friend of yours.
Hey, kill an enemy with a poison dart. There we go. And there we go.
Who the hell are you? A fine display of gratitude. I'm no enemy, if that's what you fear.
I fear nothing.
My name is Aveline. I seek the leader of these
Bunch
men.
of trees laying.
He calls himself Francois Macondal.
You seek him. To what end?
A final one.
Ah, then you are my kind of woman.
That's an interesting.
My partner in crime is Elise. Though I've heard her called otherwise.
I mean, does wearing a mask
Will
help?
you help me find their base? No one knows these waters as you do. In return, I'll restore your control of this territory.
We've invested years of work in this camp. Why would we need your help?
4 reasons right there.
Would you not prefer to move your wares freely?
If you think there's only one base, you really do need me. Those louts are spread out thin as swamp gas.
It's settled then. Elise will help you find the blighters.
So, I remember reading that if you, Is that the actual entry for, like, the tree? Oh my god, it is. Why is that a thing? Oh, what is with this camera? I just want to climb this structure, please. Apparently that is beyond me. Come on, there's plenty of, like, wooden planks that are just kind of, you know, all over the place. There's plenty of opportunity to climb here. The heck does it want me to do? Climb this thing? Nope. Climb here? No. Oh, does it want me to climb the wreckage and then jump over? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. We can't even say she's channeling Altair because she's not a descendant of Altair. Alright, we got another big tree to climb for a high point here. How does it want us to do this? This is bizarre. So we're in the right spot. And she just... okay. Whatever. This seems incredibly dangerous. Now, there's no way this tree is that sturdy. Look at it. Alright, there we go. So now we have to head over here. There's no fast travel, huh? What was the point of that? Okay. Alright, there we go.
Did you bring a canoe? Or do you expect your gentle breeding to keep you from the alligators? Best take one of mine then. And learn to use it right quick.
What's with the hostility? Jesus.
Smugglers. Such an ugly word. Even slavers are called merchants. Why can my title be Queen of the Bog, Protector of Innocence, Paddling Instructor, and Champion of Trade?
Too long to fit on a wanted poster. Tell me, when did your troubles with Macandal's men begin?
About the same time the Spanish governor arrived. Just a big old coincidence, I'm sure.
I mean, do they still
This is as
taste
far as
good?
the water will take us. They set up their base around a wrecked ship that ran aground not far from here. The other base is a little further along. There.
I'll check out this base. You scout ahead.
Oui, oui, mon capitaine. Whoa!
Yo, we just stabbed that thing in the eyes.
Glad I didn't put money on that fight. Would have lost. And barely a scratch on you. Now here's a pretty prize. An alligator egg. Take it. You've earned it. Aveline. A woman among reptiles.
Takes one to know one.
Ouais, that it does. Right then. If you don't run the bastard through right here, I'll meet you at the next base.
Collect all alligator eggs to earn a special reward. Do they appear on the map, or do I actually have to track them all down? I think I have to track them all down. Okay. Why do you need an alligator egg? Because we need... Kill the followers in 3 minutes. Okay, geez. Because we need yet another pointless collectible. It wouldn't be Assassin's Creed without them. There we go. Now let's see if I can recover some of those darts. Hello? Did you see that body just fall out of the sky? Okay. Alright, there we go.
My faithful acolyte, the day of the sacred ceremony draws near. I am in want of nothing but more men to join our ranks. Gather the faithful and await my word.
Alright, so where do we gotta go now? All the way back over here. Ooh, those are expensive. Holy cow. Next time I'll just shoot them all. I was trying to go for stealth because I figured it would work better. It did, but it was, oh boy, it was expensive. Oh, and I see another high point over there that we can grab. The heck is this? There we go. Figured it out. Okay. Where does it want me to go? Alright. Didn't want me to do that the first time for some reason, but okay. I will say, these trees, not as annoying as the ones in Assassin's Creed 3. There is no way that water is deep enough. There is zero chance that water is deep enough for that. All right.
Still in one piece, I see. What did you find?
A letter from the coward Macandal. He's preparing a ceremony.
Voodoo?
Yes, but to what end?
Power? What other end is there? Show him you've got the spirits at your back. Especially the mean ones. And people do most anything you say. There's your real magic. It's that way, well hidden in the trees. Wait, I recognize those men. They're escaped slaves, hired from Saint-Danger.
The shantytown?
Oui, though it barely deserves the name. A cramped, miserable place.
The men I saw at your camp, they were from Saint-Danger?
Oui, Roussillon wasn't too happy when I hired them, but he got used to the idea. Please, you can't hurt them.
It goes without saying.
Best of luck then. Go. I'll be at the office if you need me.
Alright, we have to kill only the acolyte. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if I can sneak back over there and open the chest up. Can I seriously not loot this chest? Great. Okay.
Faithful acolyte, preparations are complete. Our ceremony will take place on the eve of St. John. Assemble my followers.
All right, there we go.
He has balls of steel. Et puis,
Where's Elise?
my company doesn't satisfy you? Oh, I am hurt. Pray, tell me what you found. I'm as good a confidant as the lady, I swear.
It's not a confidant I need, but an informant. Macandal is holding a ceremony on St. John's Eve tonight, but I don't know where.
I know who can help, and you can help me in return. There's a witch doctor in Saint-Anger, the eyes and ears of the bayou. I sent Elise to him with supplies, but she forgot these. So hard to find honest criminal help these days. Give him this. With his trust, the secrets of the bayou will be yours.
Thank you.
By the by, come back when you are done. I have a job or two that could use a woman of your caliber. And some work as well. Huh?
There we go, full sync. Alright, so we are about, I'm going to say probably halfway through sequence 2. Let's see here. So, I think that's probably about where we're going to call it for the evening. My stomach is giving me the business because I have not eaten yet, and so it is upset with me. But I'm liking this. This is essentially Assassin's Creed 3 Lite. Really wish there was a little bit more information in the game about Aveline. But, you know, oh well, what are you going to do? So we will pick this up again next week. And honestly, if we keep going at the speed that we're going at now, then we'll probably end up finishing it next week. And then we can move on to Black Flag. Quite the change of pace. I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed 3 took us, what, 2 weeks? 2 full weeks or something? 2.5? So, yeah, really liking this, having a lot of fun. We'll pick it up next week. Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. Thank you for sticking with me as long as you did. Have a great night, and I will see you all Monday.